In the heart of Europe, a centuries-long struggle for land, faith, and identity unfolded. Between 711 and 1492, the Christian kingdoms of the Iberian Peninsula fought to reclaim what had once been their land from Muslim rule, a campaign that would eventually reshape the entire region and lead to the birth of modern Spain. This is the story of the Reconquista. The story of the Reconquista begins with a rapid and surprising conquest. In 711 CE, following the collapse of the Visigothic kingdom in Spain, Muslim forces from North Africa, led by the Berber general Tariq ibn Ziyad, crossed the Strait of Gibraltar and swiftly defeated King Roderick at the Battle of Guadalete. This marked the beginning of Muslim rule over most of the Iberian Peninsula, which would last for nearly 800 years. For the next several centuries, the majority of the Iberian Peninsula was ruled by various Muslim dynasties, including the Umayyads, the Almoravids, and the Almohads, while Islamic rule brought significant advances in science, architecture, and culture. The Christian kingdoms to the north never gave up their desire to reclaim their land. As Muslim power solidified across the peninsula, Christian kingdoms in the northern regions began to resist. The Kingdom of Asturias, led by the visionary Pelayo, marked the beginning of the Christian reconquest. In 722 CE, Pelayo achieved a significant victory at the Battle of Covadonga, halting the Muslim advance and beginning the slow process of Christian reclamation. This early victory sparked a wave of hope, and over the centuries, Christian forces began to push south, slowly reclaiming territory. The process was long and difficult, with the Christians facing not only Muslim armies, but also the challenges of internal division and constant warfare between rival Christian kingdoms. Over the next few centuries, the Christian kingdoms, Asturias, Leon, Castile, and Aragon, expanded steadily southward. The Reconquista was not a single coordinated war, but rather a patchwork of small-scale battles, sieges, and treaties. Each kingdom advanced at its own pace, often in competition with one another, but they shared a common goal: expelling Muslim forces from the Iberian Peninsula. One of the key turning points in the Reconquista came in 1212 at the Battle of Las Navas de Tolosa. Led by King Alfonso VIII of Castile, the Christian forces, an alliance of Castile, Aragon, and Navarre, delivered a crushing blow to the Almohad Caliphate, ending their dominance in the Iberian Peninsula. This victory opened up much of southern Spain to Christian control. Over the 13th century, Christian armies continued to make rapid progress. The cities of Seville, Córdoba, and Valencia fell into Christian hands, further weakening the Muslim presence in the Iberian Peninsula. But the most significant goal remained: the capture of Granada, the last Muslim stronghold in Spain. For centuries, Granada had remained an independent Muslim kingdom under the Nasrid dynasty, a place of refuge for Muslims as Christian forces pushed southward. The Alhambra, a symbol of Islamic architectural brilliance, stood as a testament to the strength of the Nasrid rulers. But in 1492, after nearly 800 years of conflict, the final chapter of the Reconquista was about to be written. In January of 1492, the Catholic monarchs, Queen Isabella I of Castile and King Ferdinand II of Aragon, launched the final siege on Granada. Their armies, bolstered by the efforts of Christian forces from across Spain, laid siege to the city, starving the inhabitants and breaking their will to fight. After months of siege and negotiation, on January 2, 1492, Boabdil, the last Muslim ruler of Granada, surrendered the city to Ferdinand and Isabella. Granada's fall marked the end of Muslim rule in Spain, and the Reconquista was finally complete. The capture of Granada unified Spain under the rule of Ferdinand and Isabella, solidifying Christian dominance in the Iberian Peninsula. But it also marked the beginning of a new chapter, one that would see the forced conversion or exile of Muslim and Jewish populations. The Reconquista left a profound impact on Spain and the wider world. Architecturally, cities like Seville, Córdoba, and Granada bear the marks of both Christian and Islamic influence, blending cultures and traditions. The Reconquista not only shaped the development of Spain, but also set the stage for the Spanish Empire's later expansion across the globe. However, the Reconquista also paved the way for the darker chapters in Spain's history, including the Spanish Inquisition, which sought to enforce religious uniformity through persecution. Muslims and Jews who remained in Spain were pressured to convert to Christianity, and many were expelled from the country altogether. Today, the legacy of the Reconquista is remembered as both a triumph of Christian unity and a time of cultural transformation. It serves as a reminder of the complex history of the Iberian Peninsula, where different religions, languages, and cultures have coexisted and influenced one another for centuries. The Reconquista was more than just a military campaign. It was a struggle that spanned nearly 800 years, shaping the future of Spain and Europe. The story of the Reconquista is one of determination, faith, and the enduring desire for control over land and destiny. And while the Reconquista itself is over, its legacy continues to shape the world we live in today. Like, subscribe, and share for more historical explorations.